All right, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays DragonLoop. In our previous episode, we picked up a new ability, the whale, which lets us hoover things up. Short. Very cool. So now we are in Star City? Question mark? And no idea what's good here. Let's find out. Hello? Minigames? You seem very Shantae-y. Finally, it's done. My greatest invention yet. To defy the fixed path of time's arrow, to reverse the flow of entropy, to freely choose how time branches and shifts. Behold the greatest invention of all time, the Mark 7 Hacky Model Time Machine. Wow, really? A time machine? This machine defies all known logic. With it, you can freely rewind and traverse through time. Nothing could go wrong with that. Yes, how do you prevent time from snapping back? That's the real challenge. Pearls before swine. How could such mundane souls grasp my brilliance? Your machine looks like a toaster oven. The time-traveling oven, you ignoramus. Pay me 2 souls and I'll prove it to you. Okay. Paying for proof. Whatever next. Alright. A, press start. Press to start the timer. 3.684 seconds release. Alright. Oh, okay. I misunderstood? Alright, so let's do the old stopwatch thing. 2 is not bad as far as price, but it still feels like they specified it so close that I'm like, ooh, this might be impossible for me. Wow, absolutely nothing happened. What a surprise. No, look, there's an antique egg. You just took that out of your pocket. Nonsense. This is clearly an artifact from the ancient past, transported here by the genius of my time machine. Alright, so we didn't have to hit it exactly right. That's great. I appreciate that. Ooh, okay, so this is how we get onto Snowy Mountain early. It's all connecting together. Seeing the code. Whoa, okay. Hello. Alright, we got him, apparently. Teresa, explosive spirit, fires homing projectiles. Cool. Like that. Secrets. Like that. people are checking. Am I a day earlier now? I think I am. Was this red before? I don't think it was. Alright, so I it didn't clock to me that I was at the limit for getting in there. So that's not how that worked. I'm just dumb. Alright. We are a little bit on the poorer side. Go ahead and upgrade her a little bit. That way they're consistently 2. I'll pass on that for now because I want to go purchase that reveals secrets thing that we saw. Should be really easy to get our hands on. Was that here? It was here. Yes. So this is the 4th day. Do. Yes, this. Thank you. Hooray! Alright, so we can perceive some imperceptible things now. Whatever that means. I now want to check out this spot right here. Oh, I wonder if... Yeah, cool. Fun. I appreciate that the hint for that was that there was another one just around the corner. A bit poorer. No, but like if we try and go around, because it's the 5th day, like that's not gonna work. Let's go elsewhere. I want to find out what the block is over here that we need. I really wish that the mouse wouldn't reappear like that. Okay, so I was completely overthinking how to get that one. which is fine. Like, that happens. That feels like there might be something there, but... Alright, so let's look closer. Like, where might we need the block in order to get? I mean, it pretty much has to be in the forest over here. Or no, it doesn't. Not seeing a way that we could really do much over here, because we end up having to go through Silverwing there or Irontown there. Very cute. I'm feeling better about my damage output now. Oh, I forgot to upgrade. Could have done that. Did I just never come in here for no good reason? Classic me. Beads. Ah. Huh, okay. We already had that, though. Interesting. I guess that's possibly more of a hint system than, like, actually unlocking anything for us. Not totally sure what to make of that. But, hey. Got another point in time locked. Unlocked. Day 3. Bamboo Grove. Alright. Some sort of spider thing. We definitely don't have. That was short-lived. Ooh, secrets. I like these combat rooms. I'm a little bummed. Not terribly bummed, obviously, but I kind of wish that they didn't, like, stay solved. Okay, that was... because they are very good sources of XP, you know. Strawberry ninjas? Ran. There's so many little spirits around her. What about a challenge? Whoever catches more wins. I don't see any spirits. You don't? There's one right behind you. Me? You can even talk? You're mine, spirit. Hold on, that's Uru. Huh? You have a spirit companion? Are you a spirit tamer? There's so much spirit energy here. I wouldn't call Uru tame, but he's the only one I see. Hey. Put on these goggles and you'll be able to see them. Wang Ji. Whoa, you're right. There's so many spirits. Want to compete and see who catches the most? Sure. Use this talisman to catch them. There are directional keys to move the talisman. If you miss one, it'll run away and disappear. Ah, okay. Oh, you're kind of powerful. And look, captured spirits offered something. You're pretty good. Ever thought about joining a tournament? What tournament? There's a spirit catching tournament happening in Bamboo Grove right now. We might not have time. Oh, what a shame. Win 10 NPC minigames. Cool. Again, I want to reiterate, I quite enjoy those little minigames. They're a very good size for what they are. Soul bag. Nice. Another one of these. Is that Wukong? Alright, we're seeing that again. We've seen those before and not known how to deal with them. Yeah, there's no way. Not with our current tech. It is Wukong. Alright, spikes on the floor, noted. Okay, I don't have the ups for that, I don't think. Maybe I do. Look at me now, Mom. Whoa, Panda. Oh, you're back. Wait a minute. Let me finish cooking this. What are you cooking? That's quite a big fire. And smoky too. My eyes are all smoky. Unlike mine. My dark circles are all natural. You've grown up so much. I have? Wait, who are you? I think you may have mistaken she for someone else. I think you might be right. Who did you think I was? You really look like Little G. But I am G. What a curious coincidence. Can you be related to Little G? G has lost her memory. Could you really be the same person? Fuji trusted me to look after Little G, but she is only half your age. Do kids grow up that fast nowadays? Wait, say that again? Fuji asked you to take care of... Yes, please tell us more about that. A few days ago, Fuji showed up at my door, beaten and bruised and holding a child. He asked me to look after the child, then left in a hurry. Could that child really be Ji? Fuji looked really badly hurt. Something serious must have happened. And it has been suspiciously quiet for the last few days. But then Fuji came back and picked up the child the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday? Yes, I'm pretty certain it was 2 days ago. That's the day the time loop started for us. Do you remember anything else about little G? Yes, quiet kid. Spent most of her time asleep. In fact, she slept a lot. Didn't seem very healthy, actually. Then it really was G. Seriously? Some people need more sleep than others. But it sounds like we have a deeper connection with Fuji than we thought. Yeah. Little G, love to play the claw machine. Want to give it a try too? Yes. Claw machine's tricky. Takes patience. Okay, so there's time involved. I got one. Wow, you're so good at claw machines. Here, take this on you with your travels. We got an egg. How we doing map-wise? Can't get through there. Probably. That's a problem. Hold on. I feel like probably this is a case of there'll be something that trivializes this later, so we're gonna not beat our heads on it too much and just keep going. Nope, that was the wrong button. Ichor bag, nice. Nearly forgot to grab those 2 ichors. Shop. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Nope, I pulled the trigger way too early. At least we're getting some... recompense for our failures. Damn it. I feel like I may have like bumped my head in a way. I don't have the means to do that. Might just leave this particular pearl for another day. Mark. Day 4. Windy Prairie. All right, so we've been here before. Antique egg, excellent. Sitting on a lot of antique eggs at this point. Are you the shop? Oh, looks like you brought some fox coins before. Huh? How could you know that? Well, it's just they seem easy to trick. Seem the type who enjoys collecting weird coins like this. Are these coins weird? Well, if something isn't weird, who'd bother keeping it around? That kinda makes sense. Oro is pretty weird too. You have a unique taste. That wasn't a compliment. Most certainly was. Alright, so we could buy a bunch of fox coins if we wanted. I don't feel a need for that. Hey, ichor bag, nice. We've got 3 fox coins and I still don't really understand what they're for. No. I think it's just literally like if you wanted to like figure out like what days to buy high or buy low, sell high, you could. I'd rather just kill the enemies, honestly. I don't know what this symbol here is. Like, absolutely no idea. It must be like the thing that we saw earlier where you have to like plug it up. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go back in here and sit down. You know what? What we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the Soul Realm, spend some of our resources, and then come back to this exact same spot. So we've just got a lot of resources, you know? These are all lily seeds. Huh. Thornvale, gain 3 SP when damaged. And we'll go ahead and unlock that. This is also going to be attack. And this is attack. I mean, there's a pretty severe opportunity cost to those attacks. Go ahead and unlock this just to have unlocked it. So now we're kind of poor. We'll go ahead and invest in this. I think that's all we can do. But our pockets are a lot emptier now, which is good. All right, let's see. It was here. Yes. Very good. Finding secrets, unlocking stuff. Right, let's take another gander at our. Am I really getting much out of SP region? I'm gonna actually take SP regen off and put HP visibility back on. Do I need it? No. Is it kind of nice when you're fighting a boss? Yes. I don't think I've ever determined when I open the little thingies, do they stay open? They do. Hey, that's great. That makes it way more worthwhile to do that. All right. I've missed my turn. I actually meant to go over here. I wasn't totally sure that those would actually come all the way to me, so I'm glad that they did. Day 5. There we go. Misty Forest. I keep forgetting that they like spawn in the little creatures. Go up again. Ah, okay. Cool. I saw that little block, but... Interesting. Alright, hold. What's wrong? What's with all these cobwebs? So, you found me. Oh man, this is a very Shantae looking character. Whoa, you're huge. No, you've just shrunk. Kuma. Some animation choices being made here. Whoa. Cool. That was fun. Oh, Sis C. Cece? For all these years, you're just as amazing as ever. You know who I am? What? It's only been a few decades and you've completely forgotten me? Decades? How old are you? It's rude to ask a girl's age. What about G? I'm a girl too, Uru. Alright, so I feel like this is definite confirmation that G is a girl, and some of those early translation bits, maybe I misread or maybe they're just mistranslated. I don't know. Have we known each other for decades? I can't remember anything. Oh, you have amnesia. I want to know who I am. Can you tell me? The you that I remember? You were a cool and charming big sister. What? Sister? Oh, wait. You once said something about time travel. Is that what this is? Are you traveling in time right now? Huh? Do you know something? Do you know why we're traveling? No, you never said. But I think it is something to do with the dragon bell. I'm sorry, big sister. It's a childhood memory so long ago. We're going to ring the dragon bell. You are? So, I was right. But ringing the dragon bell is a disaster warning. What? Never heard of that. So you know a disaster is coming? Oh, is that so? Right? Because the world will be destroyed. That's a pretty good reason. Over the decades, I've grown from the child you once knew to a chieftain of my people. So I understand growing up means taking on greater responsibilities. Still, to ring the dragon bell, you must have a strong will. You must have a stronger will than I ever imagined. Sometimes warning people of impending disaster just causes panic, and more people get hurt. You think ringing the dragon bell might do more harm than good? I trust you. I trust you will make the right choice. To rear spiders. Persistent spirit, a familiar that slowly follows you, and birds, tiny hopping spiders. Cool. I like that she's just up there. Yeah, new ability, let's go. Spider Pearl. Hold B. Hold up and press the Pearl key to quickly switch between pearls. Press and hold the Pearl key to summon a spider tank with a moving crosshair. Oh. Rollers release the Pearl key to launch a spider bomb. Strangely enough, people think the bionic spider is a common thing. Bionic Commando reference, I'm guessing. Alright. Cool. Very cool. Move, jump, recycle, bomb. Ah, This is how we get into the background. Cool, so morph bomb essentially. Very cool. That's how we deal with those. More beads. It feels weird that there's not like a big loud explosion sound for that, you know? But that's okay. Cool, alright, new ability. A ranged weapon, which is a genuine surprise. Alright, so we can move while we're in tank form. Is good. Hey, Fuji. Huh? Fuji? Why is he here? He's not, but he was. When, though? There's some kind of pattern on his hand. Ah, we got the blue pattern. Cool. Big progress. Big progress. Right. Falling to a wheat field. Spider. Sexy spider lady. Bamboo field. Bad end, Man in the Woods, number 10. At dawn, the traveler left his pockets full of starlight. She continued to watch breathing the tree. The ring held every day past the ray. We're making steady progress. You retrieved a memory fragment from the forest. Does Fuji have the ability to clone himself? Why did he go to the tree? We don't know exactly what will happen, but if the four pillars continue to break, they will unleash a calamity. Calamity, like a disaster? Kuma said that ringing the dragon bell is a kind of disaster warning. If someone rings it without real proof, they might cause a disaster instead. The panic alone, is that true? It's one of the theories. So why are we ringing the dragon bell? What if we cause the disaster instead? You ring it to awaken dragon. The bell is indeed a warning system for disasters, but the very existence of the four pillars is a disaster on its own. What do you mean? Long ago, the sky was torn apart by a great rift. Dragon used 5 colored stone to patch it up, but it left the world unstable. So the dragon cut off the 4 legs of the giant turtle and created the 4 pillars to stabilize the world. And now the world is becoming unstable again. The sky is breaking apart again, creating a so-called natural disaster. Only dragon can stop this coming catastrophe. You must ring the dragon bell to wake her up. Here, I've created another bell chime from the memory fragment you found. That's a pretty, intense image. Not just world turtle with its legs chopped off. Ooh, hardcore. I'm into it. Alright, we've got a small amount of money. I don't really need any of these. I can't really do anything with any of these other than get this one to level 1 to level 2. I could invest in this. Let's drop 50 ichor in there. I think that's what we got last time. Alright, so we basically just burned our money. I'll have to just look that up. I'm not seeing a pattern. Doesn't mean it's not there. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, it feels like we jumped over some stuff. Alright, so there's something we haven't even like found over here. So let's maybe take a gander at that. The map had a bunch of holes just then that I'm a little confused about. Yeah, like the map had a hole here that like we definitely went through. We were fine. Actually, let's take another look at our time map. So there's a spider down there that we need to do. Oh, let's do that. Bomb. Put our new ability to good use. I think it's actually the other way. It is. I am silly. Okay, cool. New option. Also, I don't think we've checked in on our bead situation in a little while. I need to do that. Day 4. The frequency with which we're like checking into time spots helps the game feel, I feel like, a lot. Because it feels like I'm getting an abundance of chances to be like, I actually don't want to be here. I want to be elsewhere. All right, so I feel like I need to diversify. I can't just keep leaning into HP and attack. But oh, there's our answer. Actually, we're already at max. So all right, level 5 is the limit. To that end, let's start putting cash into here. So that's a couple more SP, a couple more attack. I'll grab one more HP point. HP point. Gosh. Ooh, alright. Reveal a secret for me. Sure. Yep, okay. Alright. Have to loop around, I think. And those have to loop around. You got fucked up. We're gonna heal real quick. There we go. Nice. Those are gone forever. Oh, shit. I imagine if someone is watching this series, Rising Fist, up plus X, the ultimate move that everyone knows. I imagine if someone was watching this and knew the game pretty well, they were probably just screaming at their screen, just like, what are you doing? No. Hell yeah. That doesn't even, like, require anything? Hell yeah. Oh, man, that's huge for us. Been doing all sorts of parkour that would have made simpler. Ultimate move that everyone knows. What a great way to put that. Cool, it does attack. Go. Really? We can't quite... Okay. Whoa! I was not expecting to get killed. That's gonna send me back to the... Yeah. So I'm gonna open that, so still can't go there. Gig. There we go. Not like that. Okay, we might actually be in a little bit of a pickle. Never mind. We're good. Not worth it. Not worth the fight. You are just staying there? Okay. Confused about that. Okay, I guess it just did a bad job. I don't really know what just happened. I don't think I can rotate things in the background as I currently am. I think I need to come at them from a different angle, maybe? I'm not totally sure. 5th day. Ooh, verdant breath. Very cool. I feel like we're making such huge progress. Oh, before I forget, entropy 68.55, very close to being very nice. We're sitting on a lot of HP. The Recommendation is up to 14. Interesting. It's interesting that they've got a recommendation for HP, but none of the other values. So we're doing pretty good on HP. I might take a couple of these off in favor of some other like attack stuff, maybe. I feel like we're doing pretty good on HP until we're suddenly not, and that's my fault. Yeah. Pretty deep into the map over here. We're halfway, I'd say, on the spirits. We're pretty full on notes, less so on patterns. Yeah, it looks like we're maybe a third of the way on patterns. Cool. So yeah, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye!